Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Dialogue Duet, where we come in handy to bring you the best and exclusive interviews globally. I am your lovely host, Sylvie Achacha. Now, today, my duet is a 25-year-old actor, dancer, just basically a star in this industry, who is here to discuss his journey, career-wise, and on a personal level. Once again, thank you for tuning with us, and let me welcome Toby. Toby, hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very fine.
You're doing fantastic. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Exquisite.
Fresh, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you, manze. Najua niliambia Shoni yako nikadecide acha ni pop up na my favorite shirt.
Anyway, let's just bump straight to it. Tell my audience, who are you? Who is Toby? What are you?
Okay.
You.
My name is Tobit Tom Odhiambo. I am a writer, actor, director, and also electrical engineer. Did engineering in college. Yeah.
So, electrical engineering and acting, like...
Zipatani?
Kunaendaje hapo?
Brains. Nilikuwa na brains za kufanya engineering. Nilikuwa nafanya engineering campus. And also acting ilikuwa kwa damu. So once nilimaliza kufanya engineering shule in school, when I completed doing engineering in school, going out, since I was already acting and writing and doing this stuff also in campus, I got involved with acting and directing immediately. So I haven't really touched my engineering space and explored my engineering minds. At all? I have, not at all, like 10%, 20% because there's on the socket.
Yeah.
Internship. But internship, I went for, I went to a media house. No, internship ilikuwa attachment. That was an attachment. Yeah, internship is still the same. Yeah, TV production house. So very familiar with how the TV studio operates. Yeah.
I see you booming in social media. How does it feel to be a star? Because I know most of people have seen you, of course, even if they don't know you, at least they have had a brush with you. Like even you personally, you know you have an audience right now that looks forward to you. So how do you feel about it?
Basically the feeling is nice because I can term it as a growth. It is like an arc. I'm not really there where naweza sema okay, people know me, but let's say people are knowing me. Yeah, and it is because of the spaces that I have been working. And what I feel is I feel very nice. There's a little bit of pressure here and there. There's a lot of love, and there is also I can't really say hate. Okay, criticism, critiques, which is normal when it comes to the art industry. But the feeling is a mixture of I feel nice because people are knowing me for what I love doing. It's comfortable, and I feel like I was. So we move with the flow.
Yeah, I also feel like this is a really crucial point. You know, like when people get to know you before you become that star, that's the most crucial point of life that you need to like target on, because you know some people just boom, they are there and you don't even know where they came from.
Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Now when you now, like you said, when you boom, maintaining that spot requires a lot of, other than working on a preparation arc. You did this, then people knew you did this. Now you are at a certain level. Now this abrupt one, I don't know, but people who handle it well, kudos to them. People who it becomes difficult, you never know. But it's very, I think it's hard if it hits you without like an abruptly.
With no foundation.
With no foundation tricky. Unless maybe now, how you can survive it, I think, is the people who surround you. Very important, and people who advise you on what steps to make. Your manager, if you have a manager, or if you get a manager at that particular point, your friends, your family, the support they give you, mental, psychological support. It's very, very important. Sana sana kwa this space of ours.
So, let's talk about acting.
Hmm.
How is your experience in acting? What's your experience?
My experience. Yeah. Crazy. It's crazy. I came to understand that acting is you still learn. You're always learning. Whether you've done 100 movies, you've done 100 series, or you've done 5, you are always learning something new.
There's no that point that when William says
you can never be a marking scheme. According to how I see and how and the angle that I am giving the art itself and the industry itself, you can never be a marking scheme. You're always adding something new. And you're always sharing something new. And what is old to you can be new to me. And what is old to me can be new to you. Which word should I use? The nice thing about art.
So it brings me to this question. How do you market yourself now, you personally? You're an actor, of course, you need to show off, to show as your work. How do you do that? How do people know you? You just say that you market yourself with your
face. Me, I rely on my face. Jamani, face.
How did it come to that?
Wait, okay. So, way back, around 2018, 2019, we were doing a series with Sami Kiyoka and Tom Dr. It was a high school series. And this high school series used to be watched a lot. It's called Kwavonza High School on YouTube. It's watched. It has a lot of views. Some episodes have over 1 million views on YouTube. So that show, I would say, structured my face foundation. Like now, people know me from that show, and others. You get from that show and others. Like for example, when you do something and it's big, people will know you from that show and other stuff that you've done. So for me, people knew me or are knowing me from that show. So I relied on that to be confident with my face. So when I'm working on a project, and now, for example, it's a feature film or it's a movie that's supposed to be aired on cinema. In cinema, I usually tell maybe the producer, the executive producer, or anyone who is responsible for marketing, if there are a lot of posters for a particular movie, it's not just one. You can do a lot of posters. So I'm saying, if you want people to come, especially as I was saying about theater, even in film is the same. When you do a film and you want to show it in cinema, for example, Anga Cinema Town, they create also a link for actors. This might be different from other production, but the one that I've worked with, they create a link, and then you first sell the show, the poster show, and then the link. You say, this is the show, this is the trailer, this is the link. Now this is my link. When you get a ticket, we get it from my link, and then the payment is as I told you. That is the same. Like a percentage here for this, percentage here for this, then yours. Yeah. So I relied on my face. I came to notice that my face sells when that show had very many views over the years, 2019, 2020 during COVID, 2021, 2022.
So that was your breakthrough, actually.
We can say that is part of my breakthrough. Yeah, that is part of my breakthrough and my foundation in itself. So the show, like answering your question, is the one that made me feel confident with my face. So if I'm doing something, I really like it when my face is put maybe on the poster or just make sure that my face appears. So even on the trailer, just make sure my face appears so that I don't have to explain to my friends or hey, imagine I'm in this show. I'm not in the trailer, but just put me in the trailer.
The picture will speak
for itself. I won't worry much. Yeah.
So, can you identify some of the actors in the industry that you perceive as role models?
In local or international?
Local and international, both.
Local and international. Role models. Local.
You can just do 3 local and 3 international.
They're relative, meaning they can change. The next time you might ask me this question, I might mention different people.
Why?
Role models change.
I
don't know.
think. Do role models change? No, it's supposed to be like one somebody. Maybe if the role model change.
Oh, but if your path is changing,
Yeah,
you start I don't know, admire. I don't. You start not admiring, but you start following people who suit that particular path that you are going. You know, paths change. Paths change. Yeah.
But I feel like there's a bigger picture that you're looking at, even that you've not reached right now. So I want like those exquisite personalities that you look up to.
Raymond Ofula. You know Raymond Ofula?
Raymond Ofula?
Yeah, Raymond Ofula is one of Kenya's veteran actors. And
any
Makutano Junction. He's done Makutano
Junction. Yeah.
He's done Queen Sono on Netflix. If you've seen Queen Sono, he's done Villains of the Metropolis on Netflix. He's done many other series. That's why when you're asked is when this series now keep on disappearing in your head. But I have seen him since Makutano Junction, and there's a way he does his work in terms of delivery and how he talks and just his business while acting. It's really something that I study when watching his work and also his journey. Yeah, so Raymond Ofula. And the second one is called Ken Ambani.
You know Ken Ambani?
You know Ken Ambani? Yeah, Ken Ambani has been acting since I was a child. And his face card never declines. The same guy since 99 or 97. Since 2000, it's 2024. The guy looks the same. Decades. So Ken Ambani has really inspired my work. And whichever show that he's done, I'm not going to say that I've seen all the shows that he's done, but all that I have seen all through the years. Exquisite. If it's a Swahili coastal show, he has gelled into it. If it's Nairobi based and it's all about the Nairobi, you know how Nairobi language is and coastal, and it's very different. So you can he has that ability of gelling in between any environment that you've put his work in. And so that is Raymond Ofula, Ken Ambani. Am I?
You don't have you can't give the girls an applause somewhere.
Okay. If you allow me to give you like 10 role models, I'm going to give you like
not 10.
Because I've watched a lot of Kenya. Okay. Let us talk about the ladies. Nini Wasera. You know Nini Wasera? Nini Wasera? She did Mali.
Oh,
I think she's in House of Lungula, I'm not really sure. And I used to see her shows way back, but most recent shows I haven't really seen. Recent shows that she's been in. No, she's in Single Kiasi.
She's in Single Kiasi.
This new season.
Okay.
Is it season 2? She's in Single Kiasi. Even Nice Njeri. Nice Njeri. Top. And there's also one who is very, I know you know her, mother-in-law, but I've never really known her name.
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law is one of the best female actors I've ever seen.
Yeah, she is. She's an old one though, but she's really good.
Yeah. She's the exact mother. She's the mother-in-law, and the mother-in-law of all mother-in-laws. Yes, I think mother-in-law is really. I think I really picked a few things from how she does her stuff. Yeah, and remember, I'm picking these things while I'm growing up. See, when I'm now doing this, like now do or die, growing up, and I'm like, hey, how she's looking at this person and how she says her line, just feel like she's the mother-in-law in real life.
In real life.
Yeah.
So let's cross over to the international world.
International world, of course, obviously Denzel Washington, man. Denzel Washington is top guy, man. Aish! Denzel is someone who needs to be studied in universities. His work. Denzel,
he needs a syllabus.
Yeah, he needs a full syllabus. Or a unit. Just to study Denzel and how he approaches his work. Crazy. I think Denzel, when I say Denzel, everyone knows what Denzel has done. Denzel is an inspiration. Will always be an inspiration. The thing I like about Will Smith is the ability of him producing, acting, directing in his own movie.
Doing the same things.
In his own movie. Do you know how cool that is?
Yeah, it's so cool.
It's so cool. Yeah, sometimes I think I will be doing that.
You are. See, you are a creative director, you are an actor.
In my own project. Yeah. So like on now big project, big money projects. Yeah, so Denzel will, I want to mention one youngin called Daniel Kaluuya. Daniel Kaluuya has done Get Out, is in Black Panther. Daniel Kaluuya has done Queen and Slim. And many other. He's also done The Kitchener. He's part of directing team, I guess. The Kitchen on Netflix.
The Kitchen.
Yeah, The Kitchen. It's a UK. He's UK. Yeah. He's should I say British? Yeah. So Daniel Kaluuya, Will Smith, Denzel Washington. You're putting me on the spot. I have like a lot.
And the girls.
The girls. There's I have a lot. Viola Davis.
Yeah, she's good. Good.
Viola Davis, top. Viola Davis and Cookie. Cookie is Taraji P. Henson. Isarai. You know Isarai?
Yeah.
Nice producer, nice actor.
Yeah.
Director. Yeah. Isarai and why am I naming only black women?
You're not naming the
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, I know Margot Robbie, the whatever.
Yeah. There's a film she's done called no, is it Hollywood? Is it called, how is it called? I've forgotten. Where it talks about the life of an actress back in the 70s. When cameras used to be very big. Now videographers walked inside to record, inside the camera. Yeah, that story was nice. It was talking about how the becoming of a star, from auditioning to how a set operates, from how a director tells you again, stand on the light, you missed the light, stand on that point, you missed that, let's do it again, and how an actor becomes very frustrated. And she was doing this, wow, remarkable performance. Apart from her doing, there's this movie she's done. It's called Suicide Squad. The Lady with the Bats, in Margot Robbie. Apart from that, now she's done. And another work that I like is that one that I'm talking about. I've forgotten the name of that film.
We just know it's from the 70s and
yeah, the timeline is from the. It's a recent movie, but now the timeline and the environment is set back in the 70s. It's remarkable. It tells you a lot about how film was, or how Hollywood operated in terms of production during the early days of film.
Through these years of you navigating in the acting industry, which type of acting do you feel suits you the most? Because I feel you as an actor, you need to identify yourselves. Not that any audition you can just go to anyhowly because many actor you just go. So which one do you feel you are suited for? Like auditions, ikitoka, you are like, this is my part, I must go for this.
I have understood that question in two ways. One, you've asked in me as an actor and which style of acting, and I'll answer that by saying method acting when it comes to style of acting or technique, method acting is very easy for me. When I do a scene, coming out of it requires a moment. Just give me a moment to like snap back to reality. So I think I understood myself after doing a couple of shows. I came to understand, okay, wow, this is method acting. Being in that moment when in a scene, you're not really doing it because of the cameras. You are in that mood. If you are crying, it is because that cry, you snapping back to now laughing with people now, you know, it's offset. Now maybe you get the eating, will take some time because your head and mind is embedded in the sadness that is supposed to showcase. Another way that I've understood that question is when I see a role, I know I'm easily going, this is a role that I'm going to do is a bad boy stroke gangster role. Are you, when I say it, I know, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm heading for. Straight, bullseye pop.
So all this is art, all this is creativity.
Yeah.
Describe your creative process. How do we see Tobit now on stage doing the thing he does? What do you do? What's your creative process? How do you bring it out in you? And then we see, Paul, now it's you performing.
Wow. So I believe, okay, so my style, number one, is I will read the script. After reading the script, I would want to understand how Tobit Tom will say that role. Now that is Tobit Tom, the actor. The normal kawaida person, how I would say that line. And then, this is how I'd say it. This is how it's normally said. Now, this role that I'm given, who am I? Am I a happy guy? Am I a very sad person, depressed? Which kind of person? Is the role dictated? Now, how is someone in that situation supposed to say that line? Or how do people in that situation react or do such things? I jot that down, right? Then my YouTube history is full of scenes that are required of me in a particular set. So if it's a sad, crying, whatever, I will go to YouTube, crying scene, then I look. They normally have like a lot of videos where different actors approach different scenes. Then I watch. Okay, different things. Okay, nice. Another thing that I do is I really talk to myself in different ways. This is now alone. I'm not on set or I'm not on stage yet. This is my own space, creating my own space of understanding this role and how I'm going to do these lines. I am in my own monologue. I really don't do mirror talk. I don't act while looking at myself in the mirror. But I do it alone. You might think I'm crazy. I'm going crazy. I talk to myself. Even when I'm in a matatu and I'm heading to set. And I feel like, hey, this line is crazy, man. How best can I do it? So I'm in the matatu, I'm like, then most of the times I find someone looking at me like a side eye. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. So that is another thing. And another thing now, this is towards someone I'm acting with, my fellow actor on stage or on screen. We have that dialogue. How are you doing? How are you going to do it? We'll give it. What is the best? How is the best way you're going to give it to me? How are you going to deliver it? Now, if I deliver it to you this way, how do you see it? Now, what if you give it to me this way? Then, you see. So that is part of the process. Is that now after I'm completely done with all this, when the camera is
action.
Action. And I show whatever I'm supposed to show. This happens after I have done all that. And there was also homework. I write apart from the script, I write the same lines with book or with pen and paper. I feel like after I don't know if it's I don't know if if it's a myth, I don't know. I just believe if I write if I write these lines on paper,
it's mastered on the mind.
yeah, it's it's embedded in my head. Yeah, I will feel it nicely. Yeah. There was this time, before we went on set, before we started shooting, we had a session with an acting coach. We had a session with like 3-4 day session with an acting coach. After she did her coaching and all the teachings that she gave us, now when we started shooting the next week or 2 weeks later, every time I was doing a scene, her teachings were I could see her teachings in my head. Crazy. Even in school, I never had maths. I never mastered chemistry. Yeah. So that is part of the process.
What do you like most about acting?
I feel like, acting in Swahili, they say ni kioo cha jamii. It's like the mirror of what happens in the society. So I really like telling or doing whatever other people do, like imitating other. Doing a role that is not you is imitating in a way, quote unquote. So I like it. Even when I give you a story, I really like to be in the shoes of the character in the story. When I'm telling you like story, hey, when I was walking from somewhere in Tao, then there's this guy who was walking like this. I think it's just that bit of storytelling and imitating different people, and how different people behave in different circumstances is what puts joy in my heart. So
we are in a world of digitality. We are evolving, and let's talk about the influence of social media in your career now. Like when it comes to trolls, the negativity around, how do you handle that? How do you handle the criticism of your content, and how positive also as social media influenced your career up to date?
Hey, crazy. So in terms of trolls, and when I was doing web series, when you do a web series, so you've posted your show, episode 1 or episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. There are comments. You literally see the comments below the video. There are comments, unlike TV, or maybe Netflix or Hulu or Prime. There's just the visuals, but you can't see what the viewer has commented about your show. But on YouTube or maybe TikTok, when you do a short or a clip, the comments are there. Yeah. If you are boring, they will write, "This guy is boring, baby. Why are you doing this? You just do something else. I don't like this guy's mouth. I don't like this guy's head. I don't like how he talks. Why does he keep repeating the same thing? I don't like this story, by the way. This story is very boring. Can you guys just write something nice? Whatever you're writing is not even interesting." And you see many of this
from different people around the world.
Imagine, around the world is the word. Not even around the area, around the world. And it's normal. You cannot really you cannot make everyone smile. No. Even in normal life, art, leave alone art itself. You as a person, not everyone likes you. Yeah. So to handle trolls, you have to understand that not everyone likes you. I think those who affects the most are the social influencers, because most of their life is online. Most of their life, us as actors, we put only our work. There's a show, people criticize your work, and they'll criticize maybe how you look. Now that one is a mean person, but you have to understand there are people like that in the world. You just have to understand. Don't cry in your room and say, "I'm depressed. People don't like me." Not people, just that one person, or maybe 4 person, maybe 10 like you, but 4 don't.
It takes time to understand yourself in that perspective.
Oh, it takes time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because imagine me acting, then somebody tells me like, her head is big.
Her head is big.
Your head is big.
Whether ladies, people have, hey, ladies, wow. People say anything about any part of your body, any part, and it is written. And you're like, what? So web series has taught me a lot. Has really, right now, whatever you tell me bounces back. Whatever you say, it will bounce back and go because I am used to it.
You've never had a low moment of such criticism taking you down, even a thought of you just leaving the...
No, because no, I think it is because generally, me, in normal life, I take things lightly, so, especially such things like, I don't like how you nini, why do you do this? And it's normally, me as Tobit Tom, I take it lightly. Like, you'll just say and it will pass. I'm not a sensitive person when it comes to such things. Maybe sensitive to other things, but in that perspective, it really won't bother or sting me that much. Now, that is how to handle trolls. That is how it has affected me when it comes to trolls. Positive wise is that so many people get to know your ability. So many people appreciate your work. So many people connect you to so many people. Yeah, like, have you watched? Do you know this guy? No. This is the link. Go watch him. You don't really have to meet someone to show. And another thing that I learned about social media, strangers really show love.
Yeah.
Strangers show, hi, my name is Nini. Hi, I'm from Tanzania. My name is Nini from Tanzania. I love your work. Hi, Nini, I'm from Uganda.
Yeah.
I love your work. And you're like, people know me in Tanzania.
And there are guys who are with you daily can't even put such a lovely comment on you.
There are, but when people look at it that way, you'll become very sad.
Yeah.
When you look at it, man, I've been doing this with my friend, my neighbor doesn't even know that I act.
Yeah, exactly.
When you look at it in that way, because me, I tell myself, it is not a must for someone to share or to share or repost your work. It is not a must. And if someone is close to you and does not do that, it is not bad. It is okay. The person just doesn't want to. It is okay. It is part of life.
It's part of life. It's his choice.
It is his choice. It is a choice. Yeah, it is not something that it's a must. It is a choice. So positively, the social media has influenced my work in that way. And also in Kenya, it is not in like other countries, let's say South Africa or Nigeria or Hollywood or maybe Bollywood in India, where you as an actor you have that power. You as an actor, you have that well known as an actor. You're well known as an actor. In Kenya, you have to boost yourself according to how I have taken my notes and how I have seen other people do their things. Is in Kenya, you have to boost yourself also as a brand. That is why you'll see actors, our Kenyan actors, non-Kenyan actors, might also show their lifestyle and whatever they are doing, their activity, for the people to engage with them. And also as brand, in terms of someone might be involved with advertisements. You also have to put that in your roster or something. Yeah, you have to be. That has to be part of your work. You can't really be I only act. You're okay. You can. I'm not supposed to say you can't, but it is advised that you also add the branding. Your face has to show. Face is very important. Face important.
Toby, you've insisted on the face thing.
Face is very important. Face is very important. Yeah, face is very important. Yeah. So social media is also helping actors
brand themselves.
Actors brand themselves. Yeah.
So what's an average day like for you as an actor? Maybe tunatamani maisha yako na tujue.
It's crazy. Average day on set, number one, is you can be doing the same thing for like the whole day. You are maybe you are seeing the scenes that you have been scheduled for that same day. You will be walking or standing. So let's say there's a day we are doing a scene, and that scene is a chase scene. We are being chased. You've done production. There's a wide shot. Run.
Yeah.
Extreme, I don't know, close up. Run. We want to follow you.
I want to see the legs.
We want to see the eye. You want to see the eye. Aerial view. Drone, where's the drone? Aya, weka drone. How? The drone. Run. You'll be running from 12 to 6 or 5. You are running because the director wants every shot.
Every shot,
And that is, so a normal day of an actor is just redoing something. Aye.
Each and every day.
Each and every time.
Each and every time.
Yeah, each and every time. But if you like it, you won't really feel... You'll get tired because now if it's running or if it's saying the same words, sit down. Okay, we were talking, then you sit. Close up. Nice. So, again, talk, sit, wide shot. Okay. I want you to remember what you did. Before you put your hand on your mouth, you put it on your lap. Do this, please. Please just do the same thing. Please just do the same thing. You do a shot, you forget. Maybe your mind is so focused on delivery.
Yeah.
You forgot the mouth thingy with the lap. You forgot. The Eddie comes. Excuse. You forgot this bit. She or he shows you. You okay, so you do it, please. Just remember. Again, we are rolling. Camera, lights, sound speeding, action. Do what you did. So normal day of an actor can be very monotonous. There's a lot of monotony in one or the other. In order for you to see a film, hey, crazy.
I want to take your opinion on these nominations that happened recently. That was the Kalasha Awards. It's actually one of the most influential events for actors in Kenya. What's your opinion about it? I know you attended it because you are one of the finest actors. I know.
Thank you.
And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So how was it when it comes to the nominees, the winners? Also, I can see Sarah Hassan and Brenda took the ticket. Just talk a little bit about it and how the experience was.
Kalasha Awards is one of the most coveted awards by actors in Kenya. I think every Kenyan actor has dreamt of winning or having his or her own Kalasha. Every producer, do they have producers? Okay, producers, directors, gaffers, because they award all these animators. It's very coveted. It's like the Kenyan Oscars. Actors love it. And what I can comment about it is that it has inspired so many, through that influence and through that what it carries, it has inspired so many actors outside. So many actors have shaped their work to be better for them to be even nominated. And another thing I loved about the recent Kalasha was that new faces won. People, I see on social media people complaining about common faces. New faces won. People that had been nominated in Kalasha for the first time and won for the first time. It shows that art is boundaryless or has no levels. It's very anyone. If you're good, you're good. So another thing I liked about Kalashas is that ability to absorb new talent and reward. Very nice. Another thing is that it's very competitive. When you see a nominee in a particular category, when you see nominees in a particular category, you as a consumer, you can't really get to choose who is your favorite because everyone is your favorite. Every nominee is your favorite, and that is interesting. You understand?
Yeah.
So Kalasha is an award ceremony that gives the actors outside here that urge to put more
effort,
to put effort. Not only actors but directors, gaffers, all these other every element that is put to make a particular film.
Nice.
Yeah, even on TV, they also reward it's Kalasha Film and TV. Yeah, even TV programs, the best TV series, the best, So the best TV drama, and when you see the shows that won awards are really let us start with the nominated shows. Very interesting shows. You can see a particular category has Zari, it has Vera, it has Pepeta. There are other shows, there are other short films like The River Divide, Half an Open Window, Act of Love. When you watch these items, these pieces, they are very nice. They're very, you as a consumer, you don't even know, I don't know, those who decide the winners, the voters or the panel have a hard time In fact, I think one of the organizers was on stage and said that giving the, when they are submitting, there's a lot. One category has a lot of films. Now they narrow it to, I think, is it 5 or 4 from very many. So there's a panel that sits, and now you can tell me that now this one. Remember, the ones that never made it are also good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how crazy the Kalasha Awards are, and we really appreciate. It's been, I think, 13. Because the one that was the most recent one was the 13th edition. Yeah. So it has been. We need more of Kalashas.
Yeah.
Yeah. To appreciate actors' work, and there are also rewards. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It gives you that urge to do more. The coming next year or other years coming. Or if you've never won, you do your best to make sure you get recognized.
Nice. So as we wind up, what are your accomplishments so far? And who is gonna be Toby in the next 5 or 10 years? Like, what's your future? Like, what should we expect to see in 5 years' time or 10 years' time? And your accomplishments so far?
In 10 years or maybe 5 years, first of all, let us put faith and hope that I would have cemented my name, work, and face in not only the Kenyan industry and also the international platform, because my plan is to also be in international projects. Personally, I'm very happy when I see a Kenyan actor or a Kenyan director working in an international space. Your work, it gives you leeway as a growing actor. They will know outside there that Kenya, if this guy is the director of this film and we are here in Nigeria, or we are here in South Africa, or we are here in Malaysia, it means that other directors in Kenya are so good. So if talents go outside there, like whatever Lupita has done, and Eddie Gadegi, and those are actors, and now directors like Natosh and Ruben, who have gone outside there and they have seen how other things are working, or maybe have worked with people outside. Other young directors are looking up to them. So in few years, 5, maybe 2 years, maybe 1 year, or maybe 10 years, I'd have cemented my name maybe in the industry and done or taken part in international films, international projects, and I will have hopefully been able to have harnessed or tagged along other young actors that I maybe direct and coach, maybe in school back in Kenya Mass, or maybe in high school, maybe in primary school, wherever I have seen talent. Maybe by that time, hopefully, not maybe, but hopefully, I would have dragged a couple or many talents with me towards a greatness. So, yeah, in 10 years, my name should have, that is my own challenge, my name should be cemented in this Kenyan industry, like properly cemented.
Amen to that.
Amen to that, yeah. And the international platform, and also brought along talents, because how I was brought along by other people who were ahead of me, people who mentor me even up to now. And and also maybe win a couple of awards in terms of the projects I've done, maybe individual awards, a couple of them, or maybe many awards. And most importantly is I will have been an important or a crucial name in the industry. Helped in making the industry bigger. It's big now, bigger. Names that will be talked about when humongous projects are made, and I know that will happen. Yeah, because I am I say they say what you say is what you possess. Yeah.
Manifestation, the power of manifestation.
The power of manifestation. You know, the power of manifestation. It's crazy. Yeah, that is how it works.
So as you wind up, maybe you tell the audience your social media platforms, and maybe add 2 or 3 words to that upcoming act out there who is willing to be like, start the journey.
So we have had a very long talk, and I haven't mentioned that I choreograph and I dance.
That actually is in our last segment. I save the last for the best.
For the last. Yeah, for the last.
Yeah. So
it is somewhere. So I just continue with the instructions. Okay, sawa. Let us proceed. So you said
a parting shot just to tell an act out there and to inspire them and also those who are in the industry already, a word or 2, then your social media handouts and platforms you can find your work.
Nice. So my wish and love to the industry, especially my fellow actors, my seniors and my juniors to be people who maybe look towards me. Sorry, English is not coming through very well, but I know you understand. Look up to me. Yeah, for the people who look up to me. So for the people who look up to me, my seniors in the industry, my wish is unity is the best thing, and unity will improve our industry from being great to greatest, from being good to better, from being average to whatever situation we are. Let us come together as actors, as directors. When an actor is sprouting and is doing well, you as a senior, please let us try to give the best advice to this sprouting actor. Let us not see someone who has become good or is now at the pinnacle of his or her stardom fall at the eyes of all of us. Let us be one and work on things together. Let us not have the hate. Let us not have any kind of despise. Let us not have misunderstanding. Let us always keep our heads and our hearts together and unity. Unity is going to push us forward. And also let us be kind to anyone who seems to be new in the game or maybe old. Let us just employ the kindness that we need, the trust in work, and more so, love above everything. Let us love our work, and when we love our work, the critics become very positive and constructive, other than hating and claiming that someone's work is bad or someone's work didn't deserve this, didn't deserve that. Let us work on how something that was good to become better, something that was average to become above or excellent, is what us as actors, directors in the creative space, gaffers, everyone that is involved in making a film. What I'm trying to push is unity and love in this industry, and we are going to be comfortable and we're going to get far.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're moving to the last segment of the show.
Oh, I forgot.
Your social media.
My social media handles, and to anyone who is upcoming. Yeah. So I just do it. To actors or actresses out there who want to look at this career or profession and make it a livelihood, I'm just going to say the normal: persist, brand yourself well, look nice, package yourself very well. There's something called self-awareness in work of art. Be aware of yourself in what you can do good. Be aware of yourself, of your weaknesses. Sort them weaknesses. Turn your weaknesses to strength, and never really mind of bad energy. They are always there. So how you capture them and move over them is what really matters. Yeah. Social media, my name is Tobit Tom on Instagram. Toby, Tom with the Y on Facebook. And YouTube, Tobit Tom, Tobit space Tom, and on Twitter is Tobit Tom Kaput.
Now, with no further ado, we're gonna close the show with that's a part-time career. Now this dancing thing.
No, it's part of the package. Like I'm a walking package. Like
Okay. Yeah.
I present everything on the table. Now it's you to choose.
That it was too much of acting.
Yeah, it's too much of acting.
Yeah, so we're gonna close the show. I don't know if you're gonna teach me some moves.
Yeah, I can teach you something.
As we close down the show, because he's also a choreographer.
Yeah.
We want to see you. Ama ulikuwa kwa Davido concert uko nini?
Davido.
You're one of the dancers. Anyway, we'll do that. Then I think we're gonna close the show there.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning with us. Catch us on the Dialogue Duet on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned all. Till next time. Bye.